Hello, welcome to Illuminate the Oracle. Hoping that you're doing wonderful wherever you are and that you're taking care of yourself. We're going to jump right on in to see what Holy Spirit has for us today on this lovely, beautiful day that we're conducting for ourselves. So let's just jump right on in. Father God, Mother Divine, Archangel Michael, please cover me and my collective as we receive these messages today. We only seek messages of your highest vibration, messages that you deem for us to receive today. Any ill will or evil eye energy sent our way is immediately blocked and returned back to sender. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's just do this shuffle. Let's get it. All right. And we're gonna start out with the activation. I love doing these at least weekly, at the very least, to see where we at, where my collective at as far as our activations, our levels. What have we been working through, um, or what are the things that we need to cultivate as we work through them. So let's see. I'm gonna do one more shuffle. One more shuffle, you all. All right. All right. Holy Spirit, what does my beautiful collective need to hear today? What does my beautiful collective need to know? What does my beautiful collective need to hear today? What does my collective need to know? All right, let's. Ooh. Mm. Emerald tablet activation. Emerald tablet activation. Look how beautiful that is. All right, so it says cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. This is like the on switch when it comes to manifestations. It feels like you're in the right energy to just be imagining and putting into action exactly what it is that you envision. It starts with the vision, um, and it not just it starts with the vision. It starts with the specifics, etching those details of what it is that you see for yourself. What do you imagine for yourself? What does it look like? What does it smell like? How does it feel? Those type of specifics is what you want to um, drum up when it comes to manifestation or manifesting things for yourself. This is like an on switch to me. The universe is like your power cord, or what's that thing? Like an accelerator, or something along that line. It's like it's powering up. It's powering you up. Just feel like a power up. You are being supported by the universe. So maintain that vision. Keep your thoughts positive, and know that everything is happening according to plan. Try not to have any kind of preconceived notions. Be wary of um, being too transfixed on the outcome or what you expect things to look like or how you expect things to be. That's going to be much more harder to manifest. Um, and I feel like you're going to break your own heart. That's the way to break your own heart. Um, just be kind of carefree about it. Allow yourself to be carefree when it comes to your visions. Not carefree in the sense that uh, you're non consistent, but carefree in the sense that you just believe, things will happen according to plan. Um, if you've, not everybody watches Golden Girls. What's wrong with you? Or have watched Golden Girls. What's wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding. Um, but if you have, Rose Nyland, which is the character that, um, um, I'm about to say Rose Nyland again. The character that played by Rose Nyland, no, the character that was played by Betty White in Golden Girls. She when people pick their favorite characters, they don't always pick her because people never really want to be considered to be quote unquote the dumb one. But really, especially when it comes to those classic sitcom characters, a lot of times those dumb, quote unquote, dumb characters are like seemingly dumb to the audience. But if you're in the know, a lot of times those characters would be some of the wisest characters on the show because it was like their innocence somehow became like a type of wisdom. It was like people would never really look to them for specific types of wisdom, but they would say things every now and again, not all the time, but every now and again they would say these things that were just incredibly wise, um, wiser than anybody else in the room. Um, and things just happen for them. Things just come to them because they allow themselves to be optimistic. They allow themselves to just be in the moment. They trust. They trust that things are happening within their favor. So keep that in mind. Be sure that that you believe that things are always happening for you and not against you. To feel like things are happening against you, it's like the universe is going to feel like, okay, well, you are going through some things, you're wrestling through some things. Once you get back to start, then we can move you along. But if you find yourself kind of transfixed, and that's why they say, forgiveness is super important, to just allow yourself or allow your subconscious and your consciousness to just kind of let it go. And that way the universe feels like, okay, well, they let that go. So now we can move in with what we need to move in with our job, with maybe with the karma that needs to be dealt, but we can't deal out karma, we can't deal out judgment if there's still kind of um, dealing with it. And so when you forgive, it kind of it's communication to the universe. Okay, they've let it go, and so now we can move in and do our business. Um, at the bottom of the deck is a sword of light. So this says divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. You know, we say a lot over here. You're never alone. Your angels and your spiritual guides are always with you, and that you're always protected. Whatever it is that, as you do what you do, you're always protected. Um, because not just because, but because you're God's favorite. You're chosen. It doesn't matter what people say or what people do. It's really in the energies and how people act and who they are and how they come across. Um, but yeah, you're divinely guided um, to pursue what it is that you're pursuing. Nobody can snatch it from your fingers. People can try to do what they um, want to do to you, but don't ever be concerned or stressed about that because, that's what this protection means. It means that you don't have to worry about, you're not in the business of revenge. You don't have to worry about playing get back. If someone tries to play you or try to step in your way of your path, they get dealt with by the universe. But if you decide to retaliate and lash out and decide um, that you want to get revenge, then that protection is not going to be the same. Um, you will get you'll get your karma. We all are susceptible to getting our karma depending on our own actions and how we represent and show up. Um, but you cut some cords. Some cords have been. This is definitely community or confirmation that some cords have been cut along this journey. But it's like whatever you may have feared and cutting and letting go, it's just like the world. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes you let some people go, and you think it's gonna be so heartbreaking. Maybe it was heartbreaking for a time, but it's weird how things can kind of seem just a little more loose. Maybe you feel a little more free. Maybe you feel a little lighter. Um, because you cut some cords with something real toxic and something that just has out, it's just outlasted its welcome. Um, yeah, it says breakthrough energy, the last word here. breakthrough energy. Now the cards have been cut. You got the protection, and now it's time for a breakthrough. All right, because there have been, what is this? Anunnaki light codes. Anunnaki. I feel like it's Anunnaki. Probably got that wrong. But it's saying here energetic shifts, new information, end of a cycle. So yeah, a door has been closed. You've ended some cycles, but more specific, we go through tons of cycles, child. This is the human experience. So this is a one of the cycles that have ended, and now you are going to be receiving or have been receiving new information as you're moving forward. Um, and know that the energies have shifted, and people are going to feel this within you. Um, and hopefully, they kind of feel it within themselves. What else does my collective need to know or hear today? Spirit, Holy Spirit of high vibration. What else does my collective need to hear today? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear today? What does my collective need to know? Anything? Soul star activation. So it says, yeah, fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are. Remembering who you are. So whenever I see something like that, that expression, remembering who you are, it, yeah, it feels like, well, it does say soul star activation. So it's really talking about remembering who you are at a soul level. It talks about um, awakening to yourself. Um, you may have gone through this life thinking that this was your personality type, this is who you are, this is what you're susceptible to do, these are the people that you like to hang around, and you may have gone a certain period of time, a certain period of a certain period of this existence on Earth, thinking that this was who you are. And then there are some shakeups, and then there's some changes. Maybe there are some people that need to be cut. Maybe some people that need to be added. There are lessons that you had to learn, situations that you had to go through that may have, I was speaking yesterday in my last video about this idea of um, the stone and how you have to kind of keep chipping away at it to really get the form that you want, to really get the form that you desire. And to really chip in the specifics, it's like the more you chip, the more defined it becomes, type thing. So life has been chipping away at you from the moment you were born, from your experiences. You've been being you're that they were that stone. Now it's just being kind of chipped away little by little, and now you're really at your greatest form. And the more you go through life, the more you get chipped at, the more it gets chips away, and the more you develop into your greatest form. So no, this is very significant. Um, whatever changes or whatever you've had to go through or eliminate from yourself, you really gaining a more clear idea of who you are at a soul level, who your actual personality is at a soul level. And that's the personality that's been traveling from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. All right. So, yeah, remembering who you are. And that's the thing, is like people may feel like you're different. It's like, and you may feel like I'm not different. People outside you can feel like that person's different. It's yes and no. It's like you're not different, but you're different. It's like you've changed, but you haven't changed, but you've changed. um, it's like the bits that you knew is still there, but it's added in with some other bits, and you're learning and identifying what those bits are. Um, anything else that my collective needs to know? Anything else that my collective needs to hear? Okay, come out. You want to come out? Okay, okay. Um, Venusian Galactic Council. Star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. I'm amazed. I kind of just stalled there. I'm amazed by this card. I don't even know if I've seen this card pop out. Star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. I'm still just like, I'm shook. What y'all out here doing? Oh my gosh. Um, okay. I feel like I need to be in the energy of that song. That song is in my head now. Um, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. Um, and no, I'm not. I'm not thinking about the that commercial. That I think that commercial made that song like people associate that commercial to like the shave blades. But I listen to all genres of music and all different eras of time. Um, because I'm a time travel child. So I definitely am more connected to the full song. But yeah, there's a lot of energy of Venus. What signs rule Venus? Libra. Um, Libra could be significant. And Taurus could be significant. But this is like you've gotten to this level of self knowledge that it's like spirit and the universe is like, how are you sharing this? How are you um, disposing the information or the lessons in which you've learned? I don't know if that's in the form of hopping on a platform and speaking like this here, or in the form of like writing a book, or in the form of writing some songs, or in the form of uh, uh, I don't know, blogging. I don't know. It's gonna be different for everybody, but know that by doing this, you may feel ill-equipped. You may feel like I don't feel comfortable. Like, look at me. Like I would have never imagined myself feeling even slightly comfortable sitting here talking in videos to the world, to on YouTube, um, about what I interpret from cards. you know, um, this is a shock to my system that this is even happening, but yet it feels so natural because it's like my consciousness may have felt a way about it, but my subconscious or something within me knew that he's going to be equipped to do that because he's connected to some things that maybe his consciousness is not aware of. And that is how we can kind of psych ourselves out thinking that we're not prepared for something, or that we're going to flop at something because of what we imagine, when really we have all certain sets of knowledge within us that we're not even aware of yet. It's like you think you're going to fail at something and you realize, oh, I'm not that bad at that. um and this is where this Venus energy is coming from. You're going to just be so marvelous at whatever this thing is. Venus is aesthetics. Venus um, is about how things look and how things appear and how things move through. And it's like Spirit is saying that you're going to be guided through this. You're going to be aided through this. You're going to be receiving messages and downloads as you go through the processes. But sometimes you can't receive those things down to if you're not like moving in action. If you're not, it's almost like a video game. You have to hit certain levels in order to receive those prizes or receive those um, resources that's going to help you for the next level. Um, so yeah, answer the call, babies, because it's time to shine. Look at all that brightness. This is how you are. This is your effect on people, whether you understand that to be or not. Let's get it. Yeah, halls of learning at the bottom of the deck. It says spirit guides, confirmations, great lessons. So you are being guided and aided through this process. Know that you don't have to know everything, because things are going to just come to you like moments or downloads that your spiritual guides are specifically there whispering in your ear and letting you know. So whatever it is that you think you know, whatever it is the knowledge you feel like you held within yourself, you're not alone in that process. You have a whole team, you know. Okay. All right. Yeah. This came out in the last, maybe not the last reading, but the last time I used activation cards. Um, Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. This is speaking about whatever it is that you're doing for recreation that gives you pleasure and joy. I feel like it's going to be in the form of this. Whatever this is to you, you're going to be given downloads about something that you do for recreation that you enjoy. That can be commodified in some way, that can be monetized in some way, but that doesn't mean it's going to be right away. But it really starts with the action in which you enjoy. What is that recreation for you? All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I'll take them. Spirit. Ah! Ah! Okay, I'll take them. I'm a goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. All right. So bottom of the deck, as I was saying, thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. As I was saying, the central sun. I, and one of the things it says here is abundance downloads. Regeneration, success. So that confirmed that these downloads are coming through and they're connected to your abundance. So whether they come in the form of a daydream, whether they come in the form of the dreams in which while we're sleeping at night, whether it comes from just random aha moments, throughout the day you can kind of connect the dots and things, or have just ideas, just like bursts of ideas. Don't ignore those. Jot those down. Journal those down, because y'all got some money making ideas. Y'all got some things. Central Sun, you are. It's like this. Central Sun, I just sense so much inspiration here. This is like, the sun energy, Central Sun. Um, there's this illumination that's coming through. Um, but these downloads are definitely connected to um, high financial opportunities here. Um, is leading you to success if you allow yourself to receive them. And the other cards, so three other cards popped out from this deck. So we got, are they all activations? Yes. And there's an initiation and activation. The first one is a third eye activation. So it says brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. It's going to come to you. It's going to come to you your inspiration is going to come through your intuition. So allow yourself to um, tap in. Allow yourself to receive these messages. Um, but that's the doorway that you're going to be receiving them, is through your intuition. And then we have higher heart activation. And that says dropping shields, divine love. Your heart is healed. All right. So this is confirmation that you're no longer dealing in this heartbroken mentality of moving forward. Um, and this really starts from the belief that you have that everything is working within your favor. You don't feel like a victim to anyone or anything. Um, and so this has healed your heart chakra. It says your heart is healed, and now you are open whether or not you is something you want. That's gonna be a personal decision. But divine love is possible once you continue down this journey and drop your defenses. That's really the next. Whenever you're ready, that's really the next step. Is continuing on and dropping your defenses, dropping your shields, and know that everything's going to continue to work for you regardless of how things go. Um, there's nothing you have to worry about here, and maintaining that space and maintaining that thought process. It takes a bit. It doesn't happen overnight. It's like exercise. You have to kind of keep going with it in that same energy and fighting off whenever your mental um, starts to change on you. Don't shame yourself. Don't bash yourself for having a negative thought. Just say, I'm not my thoughts. My thoughts are not me. I'm a channeler. I receive all types of things. That's how I feel about myself. But that's anybody. Anybody. We're all channeling. Whether we realize it or not, we're all picking up energies, whether we realize it or not. Um, some of us may be better than others at kind of picking it apart. Um, but that doesn't mean that we don't have that innate skill within all of us. Um, and so, yeah, I love seeing this. I love seeing that this, whether or not you're open to divine love, that you're allowing your heart to heal, or you've allowed it. Um, this is Shambhala initiations. It says retreating to recharge, trusting in the process. Dharma. Oh my gosh, it's just confirming what we're just saying here. Believing that everything is going in your favor. That's what we said at the start of the video. That's the doorway. That's the way through. Is maintaining this belief, trusting in the process, and allowing yourself to retreat in those moments to recharge. Giving yourself that time as well has opened this door for you. Know that you come a long way, babies. Yes. All right. Um. Yeah. Right behind Central Sun here, so Solar Light, another bright card. Look at those two bright cards. Solar Sight Upgrade, so Solar Plexus Chakra, in which is speaking to our inner fire. It speaks to our willpower. It speaks to, um, yeah, it really confirms the Central Sun. It's like you're getting this juice, this light of inspiration, these downloads that are definitely connected to abundance, your specific abundance, and it's connected to some type of recreation, something that you do, something that you get the inspiration to do, to put out, to create, to establish, and it's gonna feel like, okay, I got the idea to create and establish something. I have the idea of how to start it, but do I have the expertise to maintain it? It's like if these thoughts come into your mind, receive them and then correct them. Like an older Southern lady would do, receive them and correct them. Like, okay, I received the message, but no, I'm always guided. I will always be guided along the way. Everything is happening according to plan. I'm never alone. So of course I can do this. Of course I can make this happen, and it's happening. Um, yeah, yeah. So yeah. All right, I love it. Let's see. What else has my beautiful collective needs to know? What else does my beautiful collective need to hear? Let's do the tarot. I love it. Let's see what else, my babies, that you need to know, that you need to hear. I'm gonna do one more shuffle. What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? Oh, ooh, ooh, right away. The tower popped through. This reading has got me like all in my shocks. All the shock value here in this reading is palpable. It is so the tower card was the first card that popped out. I didn't even really get into my it just came right on out. Not everybody likes the tower card because not everybody likes the idea of surprises. You don't really know what you're gonna get. I immediately started thinking of Forrest Gump when I said that. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. That's the tower card in my mind. I think that's kind of how have begun to have a softer feeling toward this tower card. Um, it's going to be something unexpected. It's going to be something that's going to trigger a change, some type of breakdown, whether it's a breakdown or just a sudden appearance of something. I do feel like it's going to work in your favor. Towers generally always work in our favors. That's, it's not intended to do anything bad or put us in situations that we cannot recover from. Um, that's definitely not it at all. In fact, Scorpio energy rules this tower card, and people kind of know Scorpio energy. I'm speaking as a Scorpio child, but people kind of know Scorpio energy as kind of like the death, meaning death or destruction of things. But it also is not just endings, but it's also beginnings. It's also birth of things that could also signify scorpionic energy. Scorpios rule genitals, and you also give life through genitals, so I could associate that easily with scorpionic energy. So it's a multitude. Scorpionic energy it means a multitude of things, meaning which means this tower card means a multitude of things. It's not just one thing. It could also mean that be wary of your surroundings. Be weary of um, super fast movements where you're not paying attention. You could be prone to accidents in that way to move around that way. This could speak about the possibility of natural disasters or any kind of thing that can kind of pop through unexpectedly. It can mean a lot of different things, but it's all in mission to move things around. The beauty about tower energy is that it keeps things from being stagnant. It keeps things from feeling like it keeps things from being in that stale water energy, where things cannot grow or progress. This is all about growth and progression. Um, and it almost feels like this is what needs to happen in order for this abundance for you to kind of come through. Somebody needs to have a breakdown, or somebody needs to kind of uh, fall through, or maybe this is the abundance that's coming through that's going to change the dynamics of your life. Um, it's 16, which breaks down to a 7, so it could even involve, sevens can speak of partnerships, collaborations, connections, rather it be romantic, rather it be platonic, rather it be um, like working relationships, collaborations, right? These are things that are going to drastically improve your life. It feels like moving forward is going to be a major way of elevation. And that may seem like a shocker to you when these things come in. First card out, child. Oh, seven. Another seven. 7 7 could be significant. 7 7. So with the Seven of Wands here, um, this could have been something that, okay, is this something that you've been fighting off? Oh, Knight of Cups are behind that. So this this could be in the form of a person, this Tower card, this Tower energy, someone just like coming through and trying to seek your attention. And you're gonna be in this energy, it seems like, of kind of just like defense. You know, like wait, nobody's supposed to be here. Shout out to Deborah Cox. I've tried that love thing for the last time. My heart says no, no. Nobody's supposed to be here. Cause somebody's trying to come through. 7-7 can mean warning, so heed this warning. Someone's coming through at the door. Um ah devil. Oh, the devil. Um let's see what's after this. High Priestess. What's after High Priestess? Ah, Ace of Cups. Ooh. Okay. So I don't really think this Devil card here is like a bad thing where it's placed. There's a placement here. Um, although it's not, fantastic. But this feels like when I see this devil energy here right after the Knight of Cups, it does feel like someone that is kind of obsessing about you. You can definitely see obsession in the devil card as well. Um, they can't. It's like they just feel you. They sense you. They crave you. There's something that they want to say, but there is with the devil energy. Unfortunately, there is something here that's not quite on the up and up. And that is where you have to come in and use your intuition here about what it is that's not on the up and up and get the answers that you need. There are secrets here that this person is holding that if they want to have any chance of success, they have to release it to you. They have to let you know. So that means that you're not supposed to just be eating up everything this person says when they come through. You have to kind of take all of it in and utilize your intuition. You have activated so many levels of yourself up to this point that there's no one that can come up to you and just tell you anything and you not be able to dissect how that feels for you, whether that rings true for you, right? So the same thing is going to happen when this person comes through. Don't allow old ways of being to dictate how you receive this person when they come through. I feel like this is really important because this person is really going to just appear. So it's like don't allow yourself to kind of just be swooned and taken away um, right off the bat. I feel like some detection is going to be needed here. Some detective skills are going to be needed here. So activate your Stabler, activate your Benson. Okay, for my Law and RSVU fans out there, it's going to be needed because this person is going to come through swooning. They're going to come through in this very loving. Maybe they come with gifts. They're going to come with some sappiness, some heavy love gestures. Um, and wanted to communicate of love. And it's like, that's beautiful. That's what we want. We want love. But what do we want, Mary J. Blige? Real love. Real love, right? And so we have to make sure that it truly is their real selves and that they're telling you everything that they need to tell you and that it's honest. Um, so, we can't always ask people, are you being honest? Are you being honest? Are you telling the truth? You can't always ask people that. So you have to tune in and you have to see, like, as they say what they say, how does it feel to you? What does your intuition tell you? What are your spiritual team telling you? What are your angels telling you? How does it feel in your stomach? How's it feel in your gut? How's it feel in your chest? How's it feel um, as you hear it? You're gonna have to use your intuition for that. And babies, you worked up until this point to be able to utilize these tools within inside yourself. Right behind that, what we got? Yeah, because it could be the new beginnings of love. It could very well be the new beginning of a new love cycle. Either way, whether you decide to take this person on or deny them, either way, it's a showcase of this self love that you've accumulated. So, Ace of Cups is the beginning of love, and that the beginning of love is self love. So, so yeah, don't allow anybody to come through real quick and pull the wool over your eyes. You know, we are sharing in our love uh, with our eyes open, with the veil up. You know, that's truly unconditional love. You can't express unconditional love if there's things you don't know or understand with the other, and vice versa. Yeah, three. Someone, this person is waiting. They're this emperor right behind it. This emperor is in a space that they don't feel comfortable in. But hey, you know, that's human experience, you know, especially for masculine energy, but for all of us, for anybody, um, we have to get comfortable in uncomfortable situations. So this person is filled in deep love and they want to come through with a new beginning in love, but they're nervous, they're apprehensive. It's because they feel that you know that they're coming. It's like this person wants to be a surprise, but it's like they can feel that you know that they're coming, and it's creating this kind of anxiousness about within them because they don't know what you feel about that. It's like for them to know that you know, but they don't know how you feel about that or how you think about that is really making them feel all confused. Look at that. This can be an option. So there could be a whole bunch of different options of ways in which they're trying to come through to you, but they're trying to decide on what is the best one. But, you know, they may be in a rush when it comes to they're in such a rush about this because they more and more day by day, inch by inch, they feel like they're losing more of you. That you're leaving them more and more behind. That the farther you go or the more time they um, allow um, to pass by, it creates more and more distance between you guys. And yeah, they don't want the cycle to end here with the world, um, where it'll be too late there or there'll be too much distance surrounding you guys. You guys could definitely live at a distance from each other. This person could be a city away, states away, countries away. Um, there's also like something different about each other and these connections. It's like maybe there's a difference in ethnicity. Maybe there's a difference between you two as far as age. Maybe there's a difference between you two as far as class, um, race, um, whatever it may be. It was destined to be. It was supposed to be. But you know, humans have our we have our free will here on this earth plane. So It's not like we ever have to be forced into anything, so it's always going to be down to the pair, like how things come through, how quickly they can come through. And this person wants to come through real quick, but there's this apprehension because the wand, it's quick, but is it consistent? Is it steady? Is it, will you still love me tomorrow? Or will you be gone, And with the king of, or the knight of wands, they'll be gone. So what is this? And then we got the knight of pentacles. So two knights. The knight of pentacles is definitely more consistent than the wands. I don't want to say they're more consistent. They're just different. Um, but the Knight of Pentacles is like that hero that you want, that's gonna truly take you to um, safety. They're gonna show up. They're gonna take you to safety, but they're gonna be slow and steady with it. There's nothing wrong with being slow because it's also steady. There are times where you want to be slow and steady to feel comfortable, so they'll make you feel comfortable. But this is something that could have can take time or has taken time when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles. Um, you know, um, I was about to say I don't really like the idea of seeing two knights and especially back to back like that, but we also did get the Emperor. Um, so it makes me feel a little bit better that it's like this person is starting to take control and command, but it feels like the beginning stages of it. And I do feel like this is something that has taken time. Yeah. It's taken time because emotionally they could not process it and they could not move forward with this connection because they just were not equipped. Um, they weren't emotionally mature enough to move in the right way or to have the right things to say. But now they're ready to move forward with the chariot here. Now they're ready to move forward. And then we got another seven there. Now they're ready to move forward. And we got the Two of Cups. All right. So let's end this off. Oh my gosh, I'm almost at 50 again. Choose love. Let's get some more just to end it off. How should my um, collective react? How should my collective react to this incoming energy? Whomever is coming from my collective, whomever's got my collective on their mind, my beautiful, thriving, creative, inventive collective. Whomever has my collective on their mind, whomever my collective has on their mind, what do they need to know? What do they need to hear? How do they need to be when this energy pops up? How do they need to be with this incoming energy? How should my collective be with this incoming energy? Last couple cards, okay? Beautiful. So, Spirit wants you to have faith. Look at these butterflies. That's confirmation that things have progressed, that things have evolved, that things have grown from the caterpillar to the butterflies. There has been changes that have happened here, not just with yourself, but with the person that's connected to your energy, the person that you think about, the person that thinks about you very heavily. There have been drastic, look at all these butterflies, drastic progression and change between you guys. You guys have probably won't even be able to recognize each other anymore. Have faith that these changes have occurred and that not only are you on the right path, but whatever it is that is calling for you, whatever it is that or whomever it is that you have on your mind and that you're calling to you, that have faith that they have done the work or are doing the work. It does say here to get to know each other, though. This is how my collective, I ask how my collective should be when this comes through. It says, though, get to know each other. Go slow. The card says, learn to meet another needs for love. Learn to meet another's needs for love. All right. The have faith card, the little message says, trust your faith in this situation. Okay. How else should my collective be when this person comes through? How should my collective receive this person coming through? How should my collective receive this person coming through? How should my collective? Okay. Woo. Oh. Relationship patterns. It says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. All right. So that's. It took strength to recognize the change was needed. Last card. Like attracts like. So beware. Beware of that. Like attracts like. It says if you long for more love, be more loving. Okay. If you long for more love, be more loving. So when this comes through, it is asking to be loving, to be open, but to have a discernment. All right? All right, y'all. That is the reading this time. If you like my vibe, please like and subscribe. Until next time.